has been a wild couple of weeks at school, you guys. March is always such a crazy month for teachers. We're doing report cards right now, and I'm trying to get my girls' running club off the ground, Girls on the Run, if you guys are familiar. Planning the wedding. The house is a mess. I realized it's been a while since we got into it in the house over here, sharing some updates, and I've been itching to do some spring cleaning, so I think I'm gonna take a little break from my research-heavy design videos. I've done several now in a row. I'm a little exhausted. Plus, after a very busy week at school, I think it'll just be a really nice Saturday. Had my relaxing start to the morning, took a few notes about what I want to get done today, and thought I'd just kind of bring you along. So let's dive in. We have some beautiful new artwork to hang in the living room today. It's massive. I had a week off work back in the third week of February called midwinter break here, a little school break. Travis kind of schedules his time around my time off, and so we took a little quick trip out to Portland to see a Blazers game, of course do some vintage shopping, and then out to Bend, Oregon to go skiing and snowboarding at Mount Bachelor. It was a great little getaway. I can't go to Portland, Oregon without going to their legendary vintage furniture stores. Morning after the Blazers game, we checked out of our hotel, had a quick brunch, and then we went out. The first one was the Good Mod. It's definitely a little pricey, but if you're into super authentic mid-century modern vintage furniture, art, accessories, this is the place for you. They had some beautiful sets of dining chairs, so many different styles, different price points, a lot of different sofa options. As you can see, they live up to their name, very modern, super 60s, a lot of beautiful handmade pottery, so many interesting accent pieces like coffee tables, accent chairs. Travis was really falling in love with a lot of the wooden furniture pieces. Truly would recommend even just spinning through this place for some great ideas. The second place we went was another new one for me, although hilariously just up the street from one of my favorites. This one's called Vintage Pink. It's a very bright pink exterior. I had so much fun combing through every single aisle. There was so much great vintage furniture, but at much more reasonable price points for what we're looking for. And I love saving a little bit of money if I can, you know, not always wanting to spend my teacher's salary on a $3,000 vintage furniture piece. We were looking for accent chairs, definitely looking for something sort of curvilinear, maybe on a swivel for our living room space. Always on the hunt for vintage area rugs and artwork. And I put this white textured piece in, it's a Sarah Brooke piece that I actually got at Home Goods. It's okay, it's just kind of very white, bright, and simple. And I really wanted more of a focal point piece of art in this main dominant wall of our living room. And I really thought it'd be fun to find something neutral, but very dynamic, a lot of movement, maybe something reminiscent of one of our travel destinations, or just something that brings us joy when we look at it, of course. And I was overjoyed to find this massive, authentic mid-century modern painting of a street in Paris. It actually reminds me of a photograph that I took when we traveled there back in February 2020. absolutely love Paris. It's my favorite city, so having this sort of mid-century modern love of mine, plus one of my favorite places merged into one beautiful, massive piece of artwork, I think is gonna add so much interest to our living room. Slowly coming together. We still wanna do a wall of built-ins for media and storage on the main wall that the TV is currently on. I wanna change out the curtains in this room. Definitely want something a little bit higher quality, both for the shears and the drapes. And the last thing, of course, will be sourcing an area rug, something that's slightly larger. The rug that's in here right now is a 9 by 12 foot rug. We would like to put in a 10 by 14 foot rug just to fill out the space a bit more. Big project in this room is going to be redoing the fireplace. We're gonna pull out the electronic insert, have that fireplace and that chimney cleaned out for use again as a wood burning fireplace, which is what it was originally. We also want to re-facade the fireplace, so I'm hunting for the most beautiful vintage mantle. It's definitely something that's hard to find. It might be a down the road sort of project, but redoing the fireplace is gonna be one of my most exciting moments in this home redesign. Speaking of vintage finds, I never showed you guys the amazing art that I found vintage shopping in Spokane. I love this watercolor landscape painting. It's got a beautiful frame, matting situation, very neutral. It's a little kind of weather worn, which I like. I also found this awesome picture frame. It just has a printed poster in it right now, which I'm definitely gonna take out, but take a look at the detail on that picture frame. I just love that sort of French style. I was even thinking about maybe getting cork for this. I'm thinking about putting together a physical mood board to represent what I'm thinking about for our home, just to kind of keep myself on track, as I always recommend to you guys. Oh my gosh, it stopped hailing, and it looks like a little bit of a blue sky out there. So maybe we should jump in the car. I have 2 boxes of things to drop off at the thrift shop. I can either buy cork for this board or look for a larger picture frame. I hate to break it to you, but I've decided not to go to the thrift store. Those blue skies are long gone now, and we've got heavy pouring rain, so it's super freezing too. It is so cold. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna stick around here. And maybe this is a good place to end this. Oops. Wait a minute. Gold leaf. So I found this super cool vintage mirror, you guys, but I kind of hate the color, and I usually don't like to alter vintage pieces too much, but it's just a mirror frame, and I think if it was gold, I would totally love it. Gold leaf the mirror. Welcome to our garage. That sound you might be hearing is the heater. It's a little bit ancient, but it does warm up the space. And this, if you've been around here for a while, you might remember this was the standing desk that I used in the rental house. It now has a happy home out here in our garage, and that's actually the first time I've plugged it in. But I did kind of love the idea that we could have a standing desk workspace, you know, adjustable height. I feel like that's perfect for a workspace like this, because you just never know if you're just gonna wanna sit or stand or, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to gold leafing. We have Uber Eats coming, mod pizza, time to gold leaf and pizza. I bought this rich gold leaf finish. This is a liquid gold, and it's from Sheffield Bronze Paint Corporation. I got this on Amazon. I'll link it down below, and I believe it's in my Amazon storefront. I am gonna try this out on this mirror. What's cool about this product is you don't even need to sand the finish that's currently on a piece. You actually just want to put it over top of whatever finish is already on the item. It really does look like liquid gold. That's so cool. And I'm just using one of my oil painting brushes. It can look like paint, so you really do want to kind of take your time and blend it. Or you can also go back afterwards and sand some edges if you kind of want to rough it up a little bit. It makes it feel like it's always been gold. If I make this mirror gold, it actually could look good above the fireplace in place of the rectangular one. All right, let's try it out. St. Patrick's Day, I found the gold, I guess.
I can't wait until we have time to get a historian or an expert to have a look at some of these papers and hopefully to discover some of the secrets of our chateau. Look.
Well, I think it's about time for me to call it a night. It is about 8 o'clock. I'm ready for a little bit of snuggling in front of the TV, I think. Oh my gosh. Back inside, warming up in my pajamas already. But Travis is so sweet. He knows sometimes when I'm in here editing long hours on videos and working on projects that I get a little bit cold. He found this tiny little space heater on Amazon. So I'll have to check it out. I'm hoping it's a great one. This one's from Amazon Basics. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my little spring updates, tidying up, and a little bit of new styling around our home. It's been a while since I walked you guys around and a few things have changed. And more than anything, I'm just in love with that new piece of art. I think it is taking that living room in a whole new direction, and I am here for it. And I can't wait to see the new rug. It's gonna be here on Wednesday, so definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss another video. I'll be sharing the rest of the room makeover with you bit by bit as we continue the process. Next up, designing our built-in wall. I am exhausted, about to get cozy, upload all this footage, and then maybe go watch some, I don't know, Upload on Amazon. Have you guys seen that show? Travis and I are obsessed with it. Don't forget to tell me all about your renovation, decoration, plans, questions, ideas for videos down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.